DJ coming back at you here. Day 6 for the 30-day challenge. Yeah, we're almost a weekend. Super proud. Super happy. Hard work pays off. So we're going to keep going. It's not easy to do this every day, but it's definitely helping me in so many ways. Now the key to this breath work is to build up your intake of your breath. So when you're breathing in, it should get easier and easier to breathe in over a little period of time. So what I've learned is once you get into this and you find you're doing your breaths a lot easier, you can invest in a high altitude training mask, which slows down your intake when you breathe in. When you're breathing in through your nose, it makes it harder to breathe. So what that does is build muscles around your nasal and in your lungs for taking breath. So it's good for asthma, bronchitis, and all these other things. What's on the go? Yeti and Ganja up in the chat. Good morning, guys. Thank you. I'm doing this for a very special someone in my life that's going through a issue with her lung disease, and this is going to help her a lot. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this, but little did I know that it was going to benefit me so much. I love it. Now check it out. These high altitude training masks can range from $49 to $100 each. Very well worth the investment. But I learned a few new things. I joined a breathwork group and I connected with a gentleman from Spain that teaches people how to do breathwork. He looked over my videos and reached out to me actually, and he said I'm doing a fantastic job and that there's many different kinds of breath work and I should try switching it up a little bit and doing different kinds. And he's just giving me some advice, some stuff for me to try, and I'm open to new things. So we're going to connect again and do some video chats, and he's going to teach me some new breathing techniques, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So I did learn a new technique that we're going to try today. But first, I'm going to mix this up, and this will probably be the last morning of the 30-day challenge that I'll probably be doing the mixture for you guys. I'll probably do the mixture before I fire up the stream. Look at that, look beautiful. I love it. It never gets old. And then that yummy lemon, which is not as nice, but it's hard to find good quality lemons here. There's not very many varieties of lemon, and that's why I started 70 of my own lemon trees, so I can get my own lemons going. I'm looking into getting a high altitude training mask. I would love to get it before the 30-day challenge is up, but I want to get it to add it to my breath work to strengthen up my lungs. Because that's what it does, is strengthen up the muscles around your lungs. And we're going to do some hand movements today with the breath work. So what the hand movements will do will also strengthen the muscles around your lungs. Juicy. Oh my. I do save my lemon seeds. I haven't tried popping any yet. I just got them in a little jar there that I've been saving them up. But I bought organic ones, which have been in soil for 2 weeks and nothing popped yet. Perpetual platypus up in the house. How's it going? Good morning. I'm just making my eye restore recipe that I do every morning 2 freshly squeezed, 1 lemon, 1 orange. And this is so good for your vitamin C intake. Helps build your immune system, gives you more energy. And the ginger combined with the turmeric, lemon, and the orange creates some sort of repair for your eyes. It's been restoring my eyesight. Not to the point, oh my gosh, I got all my eyesight back, but very noticeable. I did regain quite a bit of my eyesight doing this so far. So I ain't gonna stop now. Oh, I forgot to pick up bottled water. I had a super busy day yesterday. I took out almost 100 tomato plants and I sold every single one of them except for 2. I came home with 2. I filled my trailer. I went downtown to the businesses and the funeral home and the tattoo place and a whole bunch of other places supported me, and I didn't get very far and all my tomatoes were gone. So we're going to do it again today and probably again tomorrow and see if we can get some extra monies together for this place. Now, cheese grater. My ginger already weighed and ready to go. Consistency is the recipe, guys, to anything, especially if you're in recovery. You have to be consistent for it to work. You can't do 2 days and 3 days in a row and then take a day or 2 off. That's not how it will repair your lungs and help you get to where you want to be with your lung and breathing work. There's nothing more important than your health. There's no price on it. So take care of yourself and make sure you get your work done so your health is where it needs to be. Mind, body, and soul. We don't want to take a teaspoon of pepper, that's for sure. I got a bit of foggy today. I'm feeling a little bit, I overslept, but I must have needed to sleep. I woke up at around 2 o'clock. It was too early for me to stay up then, so I went back, and then I never slept. I slept right in. I don't use alarm clocks. I turns my phone off when I go to sleep, for one, and I don't have an alarm clock, but I always wake up when I'm supposed to be. So I think I woke up around 5. Down the hatch. Cheers. Now, if you find that a little bit hard to drink, you can add a cup of water to it. But I love this, especially the after ginger taste. Ooh, I love it. Now, the thing with this breath work, guys, is to not push yourself. You want to be comfortable in what you're doing. You want to feel good. This is what it's about, feeling good. So don't pressure yourself. Don't, if you're having trouble doing as deep breaths as I do, don't do them. do them shorter. But I'm starting to learn some new stuff, which is amazing. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that today. And we'll learn together. As this challenge goes on, we'll be learning together, because I'm learning from a breathwork group. And this is turning into a lot more than just what I intended to do it as. So I'm really enjoying this. This is really making me happy. Now, you can do your breath work laying down. Some people might find it easier breathing on their back when they're laying down. You can do that. That's fine. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Now, what I'm going to do today, when we breathe in, we breathe through our nose. So those are the muscles we want to work on. So getting that training mask I was talking about slows the inflow, the intake of your breath. So because we have lips, we can control the outtake of the breath. So the harder it is for us to blow out, we are working muscles. So it might be harder for you at first, but as you move forward into it and it gets easier and easier for you to breathe, you can start adding this to your technique. So I'm just going to do one real quick here. I'm going to just breathe in. And there's two ways. Apparently you can breathe in. So hold your hand on your chest here. And so you could do belly breaths, breathe from your gut or from your lungs. So when you breathe from your belly, when you do the belly breaths, only your belly should be hand should be moving in and out. Your chest hand shouldn't move at all. And then the same thing when you're breathing through your lungs, you're doing lung breath and not using your belly. Only your lungs should be going in and out. So this is something I learned new yesterday. But another thing that I learned yesterday after the breath work that someone reached out to me is when we do our breath work and breathing this time, put your hands out in front of you like this, straight out. Reach out all the way out. And then as you breathe in, move. Now you want to get all that air out. Make sure it's all out. So do a nice breath in. And then breathe all that air out. Holding your hands out and turning them back and forth as you're doing your breath work. Now we're going to take a break. And this is a new technique that I learned, and this is good for bronchitis, asthma, and many other issues that people have with their lungs. So it's new to me. I'm just going to try it here today and probably add it to the next little bit as we work up towards the 30th day. But I'm really glad I found this group to be able to bring some new techniques to you guys. It's awesome. And have people reaching out from other countries like Spain, like that's just, I love it. I love connecting with new people and learning new things. And if it wasn't for this challenge, it wouldn't have happened. So showing up creates, you're in line. And if you don't show up, your turn won't come. That door won't open. In order for that door to open, you need to show up. And that's what I'm learning. So let's do it again. Reach your arms all the way out. And I'm going to do a belly one this time. So I'm going to do belly breath. So I'm going to breathe right in from my stomach. Welcome in. Now, I recommend you do that till you get winded. And once you're winded, stop, take a breath. You might even build up a little sweat by doing that, which is good. You're moving your arms. So you're working all these muscles in your chest that are around your lungs, and they all help you breathe. It's all going to help you breathe better. And that's the key. That's what we want. So it shouldn't be overwhelming. It shouldn't feel like, like you're going to pass out if you get lightheaded or anything like that. Slow it down. Slow down your breaths. But you should get winded while using your arms fairly quickly. So don't be discouraged if you do. If you can continue to do it a little bit longer, that's good. But you're still working those muscles. And then you're going to make your breathing much better. Oh, I love it. Now this time I'm using my lips to breathe out to make it harder to breathe out. So I'm working those breathe out muscles. And I really appreciate the support in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. That was a good one. I am sweating a lot more than I was the past 5 days. So day 6 with this little arm movement will make you sweat and work a little harder. And that's what we want. And it's not putting too much stress on your lungs, but it's working your muscles. Don't forget to drink your H2O and your water, which I have a tendency of doing when I'm live. Now, like I said, you can do it lying down, you can do it sat back against the wall, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Okay, we don't want anybody passing out. Now I reach my arm straight out again and do another set. Now I'll probably do more sets of these, but the sets will be shorter. We're not doing the full 30 breaths. We're just doing a few, and then like breathing in. Like don't breathe in too long. Just take a full breath and then exhale it all out. Now don't get discouraged by a little tiny bit of chest pain. You may get some little tingling, some new little chest pains, and some new little muscles working in the back. So those may get sore because you're working them. So don't get worried thinking that this is causing you to do anything or anything like that that is doing harm. Take your time, do nice light breaths, and you should be fine. But doing stuff new like the arm movements and stuff like this are going to work muscles that you haven't worked before, and they're going to get sore. So don't let that discourage you. You're getting a little bit sore and you're a little bit tight tomorrow morning. That's a good thing. That means your muscles are strengthening and you're doing what needs to be done to help you breathe better in the future. I love you guys. I'm going to do one more set of this and then I'm going to do some planks. Straight out with your arms. Breathe in. Remember, this should be feeling comfortable. This should be making you feel good. You should be feeling good about yourself. You should be feeling excited in the mornings because it's giving you more energy. If it's taken away, you're doing too much. You're working too hard, and you need to slow it down a little bit. Even just a few breaths a day will help than not doing it at all. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Maybe I pushed my hip a little bit too far that time. I felt a little snappy wappy, but it felt good at the same time. It's like it snapped to a part that it hurt and then it went into a zone where it didn't hurt. So it's like I snapped my hip right where it, oh wow, look at that. I haven't been able to do this for years. My heel is all the way back to my butt, and my leg and hip is tight in day 6. Awesome. Awesome. This is really, really good. Oh, wow. Oh, just snapped again. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear the snap, crackle, pop, the Rice Krispie package, but I'm going to tell you, it's happening here this morning. Oh, wow. Let's see if oh, yes. Oh, this is working for sure. 100%. Awesome. I got awesome lungs. I can jog 4 and 5 kilometers every day. I could probably even run more. My lungs are in awesome shape. But the reason I can't run is because of my hip. So if I could change that I could even use elliptical, would be amazing. Would be amazing. I think I might be stuck into using elliptical from now on and not the treadmill. But yeah, I just learned something about my hip. Awesome. Really, really good stuff. This is really good. Just, crawling around the floor, stretching your muscles every morning. I knew this for years. I just slacked, I guess. And we get old and stubborn. I'm pretty stubborn. I should have had glasses for years ago. But here I am trying to change my aging. You can't change aging, but you can change how you age. I honestly believe that. So I'm going to bring you guys over here this time, okay? For the simple fact that I wants to see how long I does a plank for. So I'm going to go down in 25 seconds when it says 30 or 25 minutes. And then I'm going to get down into my plank. Now, let's see how long I can do this. I like to do planks every day. Yeti, Ashley, Felicia, Ganja! And I see someone new in there without a wrench, but I couldn't see who it was. Is it the Ranger? Cheers, bro. All right, I'm almost a minute in. Boom, we got 1 minute. Yeah, baby, we got 1 minute. Here we go. Here we go into number 2. I got to do it. 2 minutes should be easy for me. Let's go. 30 seconds. What a rush. Oh yeah, here we go. 10 seconds or less. Come on, let's go. Come on, Chatty. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Few more seconds. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. 2 minute plank. I'll get back to the 4 minute, 5 minute plank in no time, baby. Woo! Now we're working on a 6-pack. And then we're going to work on an 8-pack. Because right now I got a 2-4. And I want a 1-2-4. Alright, let's have a peek here. There he is. Go check him out. There you go. Spaced Rangers Recording Studio. Go check him out. He knows all about this tree hugging I'm doing. He knows all about the electrons. And we're going to go outside right now and we're going to collect some... Oh, what is it? I got it lost for a second. Oxytocin. Let's see. Yes. Oxytocin. It's a hormone. So here we go. Let's have a look. Here's the before. We're into day 6 of only the 2nd day of plank. So we're going to find out the difference now in the rest of this challenge of how much weight and how good this does for myself, my body. Not too bad. But I got a lot of work to do. Now, for my favorite part of the morning. I'm on concrete. Oh. There we go. Now, you need to stay here for at least 21 seconds to reap the benefits. You can check it out on Google. Google it and ask Google, what are the health benefits to a tree? And you will hear the truth for a change. Oh God, thank you for this awesome tree. God's amazing. All good things are possible through Him. Now there's a vehicle going by right now, and I don't care. But that was my biggest worry when I started this. I was too worried about looking like a weirdo. You know what being a weirdo is? Is trying to be like everybody else. I think that's what a weirdo is. I think more people need to be themselves. And don't. And let's go for a quick little swing. Come on, boys. Whoa! Bring out that inner child. Woo! Woo! Now I gotta touch the tree again. Because I learned from a friend of mine that going on a swing after touching the tree, the wind takes away from your energy. So you go for a ride in that convertible and you get home and you're feeling tired, that's why. The wind is stealing that energy that I am taking from the tree right now. And my feet, I'm barefoot, getting that grounded energy from the earth. Imagining those roots growing through my hand into the tree, from my feet into the ground. And it's just a nice, relaxing feeling. He's a good tree. It's a good tree, and I'm lucky to have such a large tree on my property. Now, I'm going to wipe off my feet a little bit today. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you, since I started the barefoot thing, turpentine everywhere. All over my feet, all over the house. Well, no, not all over the house, but it is in my bath. From getting a bath, and I can hear it sticking right now. So I might clean that up today. Let's break it up a little bit, but I don't really care. It's only a bit of turpentine. Probably only doing my feet good anyways. The microgreens are doing absolutely amazing. I'm just making a quick cup of tea. Kettle's already boiled. We're just getting ready to start the leafy greens grow with the green rush nutrients here. I was just reading over it, and I've been talking to the owners of the company and how about I'm going to go about to grow. And I'm probably going to cut 3 clones in the next few days. When I cut those clones, once they root, put them in soil, we're going to start this grow. Cheers. How's everybody doing this morning? Living your best life, MJ. Yes, soon I'll be back to hiking my mountains. I'm back in beast mode. Can't wait. No doubt, bro. I'm proud of you working towards and never giving up till you get your dreams and stuff, man. Just keep going. Yesterday I was sitting at my kitchen window. It was pouring rain, and out of nowhere, a hen turkey Just struts across my lawn. Very cool. Did you get it? First time, laugh out loud. I did just put in two lead grow position applications in at other big cannabis companies. Have interviews today. Nice. Good luck, Yeti. I love swinging too, ganja. What a laugh. It just brings that smile right out, right? Yeah, washboard stomachs coming up. Coming up. Hopefully by the end of this, it just has to be consistent. You don't have to overdo it, but you consistently work your abs every day and stay on a healthy diet. Those abs will just come right in. Is Charmel that your favorite type of tea? No. I'm actually drinking peppermint tea today, and it's just the Tim Hortons one today. I don't drink tea with caffeine in it anymore. So it's usually a green tea or a peppermint tea or something like this. Now I'm getting into making my own tea. I did this orange powder, but I didn't like it. So I didn't think I boiled the peels long enough. So you boil the orange peels, then you bake them in the oven, and then you bust them up into a powder, put it into a tea bag, and make a cup of tea. But I didn't like it. So I got to try it again another way. I'm going to try and work 3 separate farms this year individually. Oh my goodness, Yeti. What do you want to go do that for? You won't have time for hiking in the mountains with that going. So, MJ, one of my autoflowers turned out to be a boy. Well, I wish one of mine upstairs would turn into a boy. I'm going to starve if I don't, MJ. Well, I hope something good comes in order for all of us. I hope something special comes along for you. Keep showing up. Just keep showing up. And that door will open. Something good will come along. A new opportunity. A new door will open. All you got to do is show up. Keep showing up. I'm still a little bit sick, but it's just there's no yellow mucus. It's just plain clear mucus coming out. So it's just whatever was in there, the garlic killed it, and it's just coming out today through my nose. I wouldn't breed it. Nah. I breeds, but I'm not too into the autoflowers anymore. Not much at all. Brenda! Hello, welcome into my chat. I'm so happy to see you in here this morning. I have some mint tea for you that I grew last year. Much better than Timmy's. Oh my gosh. That'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe if you're not busy today, maybe we can meet up for a tea. The cannabis economy in Oklahoma is the worst in the country right now. They're dropping like flies here. Same thing over here, especially the dispensaries. There's one shutting down every other week here, but there's too many in the one city. There's one on almost every other corner here. Why do a city allow that? Why do they allow? Why? Because it's a money grab. They're grabbing the money, grabbing the money. They don't care if they make it or not. They don't care if they're competing with each other. Like, there's no need for any more than 2 or 3 dispensaries here. There are a lot. Same with the liquor stores. There's one on every corner. What I don't trust about the Timmies is their bag. I don't trust what they make that bag out of. I think there's plastic particles, and then those plastic particles go on up in your brain and they stay up in there for a while. It's about almost 3 weeks old. It's got balls. He's bigger than all the other plants, very healthy. Well, if you feel like breeding, breed. Get yourself some seeds and have your own little strand. It's fun. I really enjoy breeding and making my own seeds. And I need to do it again. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to breed now. I'm not going to do it on this grow. This is going to be a straight grow start to finish. But the grow that's going up there right now is going to be bred. I'm going to take a couple of clones off that for this grow here. And I really want to flip the switch on them, but I don't know. And this is going to be a HPS grow. I'm doing this on HPS, not LED. So if there's any LED companies out there that can think they can give me an LED that's better than my HPS, I'd like to try it. I haven't got one yet. And I like the feel, but the only thing with that now is the electricity bill is going to go to the roof, and I'm going to need air conditioning. It's not the people shutting them down. It's the state and taxes and legal Congress passing laws with no residence and or knowledge of the industry, right? First auto, you never know what you get. The teleporter flowers in the first 2 weeks of life, then gets 5 feet tall, right? That's why I call it the teleporter. That's the true teleporter right there. When it does that, it's fucking crazy. It's just fun to grow for me. Holy fuck. In just a few weeks, it was 7 feet tall. I said, holy fuck. Fucking unreal sometimes. You get that right bean out of those teleporters, and I'm going to tell you, it's fun just to watch it fucking grow, right? And that's what it's about for me. I've never bred cannabis before. Well, you might have fun doing that, Felicia. I feel like I got it figured out pretty good. It's just now it's just a matter of learning about phenols and what phenols I should mix with each other and stuff like this. I saved up some pollen, and then I took a female plant out of its environment here. I brought it upstairs. I pollinated the buds I wanted to pollinate with a paintbrush. My paintbrush is on. I left it up there for like 24 hours. When I went up, you could tell it was pollinated and it did its thing. And then the ones that I touched with the pollen, I covered with a bag for that 24 hours. So it didn't affect the buds, other buds on the plant. And it worked. So I that was a good little experiment for myself that I learned a lot, and breeding is not as hard as they makes it out to be. It's just a matter of learning phenols too now and getting the right breed and what should be bred together and what not now is what I'm trying to learn. And once I get that going, I'm going to have tons of seeds again. MJ, I'm running 12 60 watt HPS, 12 600 watt HPS that only pull 2.0 amps each full digital electric system. But those Spectrum, they're pricey as hell, but amazing. Yeah, I like my HPS, man. And like even the feel of it when you're in there, it feels like the hot sun. You don't feel like you're in a fucking lab growing cannabis in a lab. That's what LED lights are like to me. But they do grow really well on their LED lights. Don't get me wrong, you save money, but I got fatter buds. They finished quicker and everything with the HPS. Like weeks in the difference. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the 4x8, I did the test. I did the HPS, and then I did the LED in the 4x8. Half of it was HPS, and the other half was LED. The HPS was finished and dried and almost cured before the other stuff was finished. So the LED takes longer. I'm not a fan of the LEDs. I haven't got like that 3,000 watt Boom Plus wouldn't have a chance against it. It was weeks behind. Everything grew slower. So you need to spend that 2 or 3 grand on a fucking LED light. Nah, it's okay. I'm stubborn in my old ways, I guess. Should I do a reading, guys? I've done readings on the other 5, but it's just for fun. And I find that some people that are don't look at it as fun. So I figured I'd ask and see if anyone wanted me to pull a card instead of just going ahead and doing it. I'm broke, but I got super lights. I'm broke, but I got some good lights too. I got 3 HPSs, 2,000 watts and 1 400. How do you know if it's pollinated? How can you tell? So when you're in the first week of flower, all them hairs are erect, and you can tell it's a female and she got all them hairs going. Well, when you pollinate, all them hairs will turn brown and fall down, and then it'll stop producing bud and start producing seed. You should see it within the first 24 hours. You should see it like just a couple hours after you did it, actually. You can tell. And then you'll be like, oh, cool, this is awesome. And you're like going to fall right in love with it. You'll know in about 3 weeks after pollination, and partial will start to smell. Yeah, but I find within the first 24 hours, all those hairs falls down and it turns like brown. That's what happened when I did it anyways. Yeah, so you got, yeah. And then all of them that were doing this should be doing this the next day. And then that's what happens. Yes, please pull a card for me. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for all of us. I don't do individual readings because I only do this for fun. But if this card resonates with you, that's good. Let's do it up. I had fun with this. Sometimes they're pretty accurate, but it's just for fun. I believe in God. I believe in nature, and this is just for fun. I actually gave these cards away, and they ended up back in my mailbox. So I guess that girl didn't need them anymore. Oh, there it is. Holy smokes. The high priests. I've never pulled that card. Let's see what it is. Here it is. Okay. This is a good card. The high priest is the female sage, a goddess of knowledge who brings insight, integrity, and wisdom. She is also known as a Papess, Papess, the female counterpart of card 5, the Hierophant, Hierophant, or Pope. Number 2, she symbolizes Dulty, Duality, and a link between the consciousness and the unconscious mind. Her open book represents her learning and the pomegranate fruitfulness. Here is the reversed meaning of this card. In the reversed position, the high priest warns against heeding bad advice. Someone whom you had thought reliable is not sincere. So it is likely you are let down by an authority figure or older member of the family. You could also be rushed into making a decision without due consideration. Take your time and choose confidence with care. The upright meaning of this card would be, when this card appears in a reading, it can show a personal desire for guidance and knowledge, particularly if you need to make a major decision. Listen to your intuition, yet seek inspiration from older and wiser counsel, male or female. The high priest seeks solutions to apparent opposites. So ask for help rather than allow an inner conflict to persist. That was a cool card. It resonated a little bit with me, but not a whole lot what I'm into right now. But I am into a huge learning stage right now. And actually, yeah, it does resonate with me a bit. Thanks, Ashley. I'm glad we did the little card read. It's nice to have a bit of fun and life is too serious sometimes. Well, we just had the lights come on behind me here. So let's go have a look at the microgreens. Now my sprayer broke. So that's my first sprayer I bought the other day, and it's broke already. Now, I'm going to get the hydrogen peroxide. This is 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide. This would burn the living hands off you. So if you're using it, use gloves or be very, very careful. Now, I put a little drop in this container to make it easier to handle. I just touched it. So you're going to see my finger's going to change the color now. Oops. One teaspoon. Now, I got a nice little hole on this. This is what I use when the sprayer is broken. spring salad mix, radish sprouts, broccoli sprouts, sunflower shoots. I use a organic peat moss mix. Now what the hydrogen peroxide does is it prevents mold. And that's why I use it on my microgreens, so we don't get any mold. Now these don't need to be watered too bad this morning. I did these pretty good last night before I went to bed, so they might not all need to be done. Yeah, these are doing great. We gotta have a little taste test here, guys. We gotta have a little taste test here. So here's a radish sprout. Anti-cancer, antioxidant, cleans out the body, gives you all kinds of vitamins. The list goes on. Good for your skin, helps you lose weight. We got a little tiny bit of dirt on the bottom there, which I use the soil medium. Now, this is activating. So you're chewing it up. Chewing it is what activates all the medicine in the microgreen. And then once it mixes, then you get that smack. I'm getting it now. This has been in my mouth for a while. But once those chemicals or whatever is in there activates and they mix together, you get that spice. And that's what's delicious on the sandwich, in the soups, on the wraps, in your smoothie shake that you might make. It's good for all of this. Here is some dill that I'm trying, and it's actually doing better than I thought it was going to do. Dill takes a really long time to grow. For some reason, this is baby dill. But it's doing a really good job. With this here, I'll probably eat this whole tray once it's done. This is my first tray of microgreens, guys. Those are ready for harvest. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try one of these pea shoots. So here's a pea shoot, or not a pea shoot, sunflower shoot. Oh, yum. These ones are my favorite. These ones and the pea shoots are my favorite. I just sit down and munch on trays and trays of these. I'm going to put more of these on today. I'm going to start some more of these today, because I'm probably going to eat all these today. Yum. They go for about $25 a tray, and that's what I get for those. What do we got going here? Pea shoots. Here we go. They're all germinated, sprouted. Awesome. So I'm going to give them another day. So after this stream, I'll give them a rinse, and they'll be doing fine. Now we'll do a quick little update upstairs, and then I'm going to shut down the stream. This was an awesome stream this morning. Thanks everybody for coming in. Super appreciated. All right, up here we got some cabbage going in the bigger pots here against the wall. We got some cabbages. We got some more cherry tomatoes going here. We got the Ruger tomatoes and pumpkins going here with some lemon trees here in the solo cups. Then over here we got some squash that's popping in and locking here. This is squash. These are all ready to be transplanted today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one popping up here. We got some mushrooms growing that I just left them. Oh, we got more popping up here. Another one popping up there. They're all starting to pop. Took them a really long time. Growing some flowers for my son's mom for Mother's Day. We got some strawberries going here. Some strawberry roots put in. We're waiting for those to take off. I think they take a really long time. And then we got some felt pots going here with 3-gallon pots. Those are going to be cherry tomatoes as well. We got some lettuce going here. We got some more lettuce going over there. It's looking great. Onions are starting to thicken up. Look at my cucumbers. Mexican chili peppers are doing fantastic. Just look at them. Look at a nice lush green. Beautiful. And then we got some large cherry tomatoes with the cages on them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, which they got strawberries going, or we got tomatoes popping out all over the place here. Tomatoes everywhere. Then we got these beautiful girls. All right, let's get a good look at this. Chemo breath stomper right here. This is the UBC chemo times Lorena's breath. Look at that. Look. Strictly worm castings. These friggin' plants are doing awesome. Ready for some defoliation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to defoliate. I'm going to let them bounce back for a couple of days. Then I'm going to cut the clones for the next grow. And then we'll let these moms bounce back a little bit. And then when they bounce back, I'm going to cut a couple of more clones off it to put away into a mama. And then we're going to flip the switch on these. We got this little tiny auto flower here. I haven't been doing much with it. It's time to give it some nutrients, I think. I'm going to take off a couple of leaves off the bottom here and see if we can get that to green up a bit with some worm castings here in the next couple of days. What do we got here? Yeah, that's squash and that's squash. I picked up a couple of nice pots for those. And maybe we'll let those go for $10 or $15 each. We'll see. But all these little ones go. These go for $5 each. I sold a load of them yesterday. Probably got the rest of them today. And then we're making room to start a whole bunch more to get ready for May 24th weekend. So yeah, that's pretty well the update. We need a new bulb for this light. I'm hoping to pick one up in the next week. We need a new bulb. The bulb's doing fine, but it's done. It's time for a new one. And that's it. We did our breath work. We got our electrons from the tree. Activated that awesome hormone that I keep forgetting the name of, oxytocin. It was an awesome stream. Shout out to T&B Naturals and Green Rush Nutrients for sponsoring my channel and sending me some products to try with my plants. You guys are awesome. And for the giveaways, go check out the giveaway, guys. From 420 that day, we interviewed Chris. That is a giveaway. Go in and put your numbers in on the video. When is the giveaway going to be? When 420 Gramps get his package. Once 420 Gramps got his package from the last giveaway, we're going to do the next giveaway. We'll do the draw and do the number generator for that next giveaway, which will be the launch of another giveaway. But until next time, boys, we'll see you tomorrow morning for the Breathwork. Thanks for coming in. Much love and respect to everybody. Have an amazing, positive, productive day. MJ loves you. Peace.